Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Destiny 2. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and salutations. Today, Izanami Forge unlocked. Let's get to it. So the Izanami Forge is now available to be unlocked. What do you need to do in order to get it started, and what steps need to be completed in order to get to it? So I would recommend going to Nessus, which is the flashpoint for this week. Now you will have to have completed Volunndr Forge and Gofannon Forge in order to get this started. Do the heroic adventure. One of the Vex that you take out will more than likely drop. The first quest step, the Vex Transponder. Vex Transponder simply says, kill 100 Vex. You do not share kills with other people, so this is best done solo. So by the time you get to the end of the adventure, hopefully you'll be close to getting that 100 kill mark, and you'll be ready to go on to the next step. Now, if not, you can go into free roam and take out Vex. If there is a Vex Spire event, that obviously would be a good place to kill a bunch of Vex. So if at the end of the adventure that you don't have your 100 kills, you can go to the Hallows or the Tangle or Watcher's Grave, anywhere where there is a Vex Spire event, and get it started. And do make sure to make it heroic. In order to make it heroic, you need to stand on the 3 invisible platforms. So the hope, of course, is while you're doing the heroic public event, you'll finish your 100 kills, because the next step in the quest step is to finish a heroic Vex Spire public event. And of course, you'll want to keep the Vex away from the center, because if they get next to the Spire, they'll integrate, and after 10 of them do, then you failed. So once you get your 100 kills and you get your heroic Vex Spire, then you're ready for the Forge, right? No, not even close. If you thought the Gofannon quest line was bad, you're in for a treat. So once you get the heroic finished and you get the 100 kills first, of course, then you'll have to kill 20 Minotaurs. Now you can go to one of these Vex Spire events. You can go to a lost sector. Now what I'm going to recommend is go to one of the free roam areas. I went to Artifact's Edge, where there is a free roaming Minotaur. Go take him out. Get them to respawn, and then rinse and repeat, and just keep on doing that until you get your 20 kills. Now, if you have people that are also in the public event, other than yourself, that are messing up your Minotaur spawns, then you'll want to change, and you'll want to go to either a public event or go to a lost sector and get your remainder of Vex Minotaur kills. Hopefully it's not too many. Free roam, I think, is the best, so long as people aren't also taking out your Minotaurs and messing with the spawns and keeping them from spawning. So once you get your 20 Vex Minotaur kills, what's the next step? The next step in the quest line has you doing a special mission in the Hollows on Nessus. So make your way over there and start it up. Now this mission will actually take you to where the location of the new forge is at. So once you get to the location, you'll go through the portal, go a little bit farther, and then start up the mission. Now you will need to have all members of your fire team on the same step in order to start the mission. If they've already completed it, they may be able to help you, but they may not. So just know that ahead of time. Now you'll get a good look at the forge and the layout of the forge, how it is drastically different than the previous forges. This forge has 3 sections instead of basically one main section. Now in order to complete the mission, you will need to take out some enemies, start up the confluences, and there's 3 of them. So 1 in the main part, and then 1 on each island. Let's go to each island, hack each confluence. You'll have to go back to the middle in order to go back to the other island. Once you get all 3 taken care of, that will spawn the boss for the mission. Take out the boss, and then you're done. So like all of the forge bosses, saboteurs, whatever you want to call them, they all have drone shields. So you have to take out the drones and then take out the boss. And as his health goes down, he will spawn more ads, which more than likely will interrupt your progress and reset his shield. So take out the ads, take out the shield again, and then take him out quickly if at all possible. And this is not a respawn restricted area, so if you are doing this by yourself, no worries. You have unlimited tries to take him out, and it won't reset your progress if you do go down. Go back to the confluence, start it up, and that'll drop the shield around the forge, and then you're ready to go. You say, woo, I did it. Well, no, not quite. As you see, the forge is actually broken. So you'll take the broken piece over to Ada. Initially excited about having another forge, finds that you destroy everything you touch, and not so excited anymore. She sends you on a quest to get it fixed. In order to do that, you have to finish 3 heroic public events, but not just any public events. 1 Vex Spire, 1 Glimmer Extraction, and 1 Witch's Ritual. You have to complete them, and they have to be on heroic. So, the Vex Spire events, mainly only on Nessus. They can be at the Exodus Black, they can be in the Glade of Echoes, the Tangle, the Hallows, and the Watcher's Grave. So any of those could have them. There are a couple that only have that one. So if you're looking for the sure thing and just willing to wait, then go to one of those areas that only has that one. Otherwise, you can move around and look for one that is happening close to the time when you're on the planet. Now, in order to make it heroic, you will need to step on and complete those 3 pads. Once it gets up to 100% for all 3, it'll turn it heroic. Then all you have to do is keep all the Vex away from the Spire, and then you're done, and you'll get your progress. Now, the Witch's Ritual will only occur on the rig on Titan, or Glacial Drift on Mars. And it is only a chance. It could be something else. So hopefully when you do see a public event there, that it will be what you're looking for. In order to turn it heroic, you need to step on the pads, take out the witches, and then take out the crystals after the witches are down. That'll turn it heroic, take out the big baddie that comes out of the portal, and you're done. Now for the Glimmer extraction, you'll want to go to the EDZ on Trossland. That one is guaranteed to be a Glimmer extraction every time. You can also go to the Four-Horn Gulch on the Tangled Shore, or you can go to Nessus and either the Glade of Echoes or also the Tangle have Glimmer extractions. So make it heroic by taking out those little glimmer guns along the perimeter after the first wave shows up and before you take out the second wave. Now, if there is a problem and someone takes out the captain before you take out the gun, there will just be an extra gun on the next one. So on the third one, if you haven't taken any out, there will be 3 of those glimmer guns to take out. And then just stand on it until you're done. Once it gets up to 100%, you finished and progress is made. And now you're ready for the next step, which is the grindiest part of this quest line. You need to get precision multi-kills, which means you need to take enemies out with a precision hit, and then within 3 seconds take out another one with a precision hit. So headshot kills 2 or more in a row. Now you can get multiples in a row and you'll see it drop after you get 2. If you get another one within 3 seconds after the second one, you'll get another blended ether, and you can keep on chaining them until that 3 seconds is up, and then you'll have to start over and you'll have to take out 2. So if you only take out 2 and get the 1 blended ether at a time, you're looking at about 68 kills. And that's if every single one is a precision headshot, followed by another precision headshot after that. I recommend going to the Lost Sector, any of the 3 Lost Sectors in Trossland. I like the one to the left of the church when you land, because that one seems to be a little bit more open than the other 2. Gives you better line of sight, a little bit easier to take them out. Now, once you take out the ads, don't even worry about the boss, just go back and start it up all over again. Now, you could do something like taking them out in public, but you're going to have competition with other people, especially like enemies moving against each other, since that is very popular in Trossland. For finishing catalysts and a whole host of other things. Once you finish that, you can go and do the Lost Sector on Io. They are approximately halfway through the Lost Sector. All you have to do is get to the Blight, take it out, and then go to the landing zone and start over. And you have to do that 5 times. So you don't have to finish the Lost Sector, you just get to the Blight, take it out, boom, fast travel back to the landing zone and do it again, and just do that 5 times until you're done. Now, once you have all 5 of those plus all of your blended ether, then you have the last step to do, which is a special mission on Io. And you say, surely this is the last step, and you would be incorrect. So once you get your last one, make sure you're tracking it so you can keep track of it, because it doesn't actually come up as completed. It just goes to 100%, and then you do another one and it doesn't give you anything. So do keep track of it. Go down to the cistern on Nessus, and that will get you to your next step. Now this will follow somewhat of what the inverted spire strike follows, although it's only the very first part and not beyond that. So you'll go through, you'll start it up, take out enemies, and then move forward, and then you'll find out that you need to shoot little crystals that are hovering in the sky. They are somewhat difficult to see, especially with a bright blue sky and blue crystals. Now once you do that, you'll spawn a platform. The platform will stay there for only a few seconds. So once you shoot the crystal, you'll be wanting to get ready to jump. And there's usually a series of them, so you'll have to shoot the crystal, jump, shoot another crystal, jump, shoot another crystal. You get the idea, until you get to solid ground. And then you have to kill some guys, and then do it all over again. As you go forward, you'll see that they mixed up where you have to take out 2 crystals before a platform will spawn, and then 3 crystals. So once you siphon off all the Vex energy from the 3 platforms, then you're done with the mission. And that's right, you're not done yet. After that, you will have to do a special strike, and I recommend doing this with 2 other people, and they will also have to be on this step in order to help you out. So if people are on your friends list, but they are behind in the quest steps, they won't be able to help you. So go ahead and help them out, if at all possible, to get caught up to where you are at, and then move forward with the strike. Strike is a version of the Insight Terminus. Go through that, finish it off, and then you're ready to actually use the forge. Get the frame from Ada and get going. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to ring the bell before you leave to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
Something's still missing. There is one thing that comes to mind. Tough to come by. But then again, that's the kind of thing you're built for.
Speak to me not of the darkness. I want no part.
Another Vex construction project. Their persistence is inspiring.